What is going on with y'all, man? It is Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video, so y'all already know what's going on. All right, y'all. Now, today I want to make this a quick video and talk about something important, right? Now, just to start things off so you know what's going on, I'm not really getting on here to talk about Julio Foolio being sacrificed or anything like that, because honestly, I don't believe that's the case. A lot of this gang beef stuff is real life. Despite the fact that he was a rapper and he died, Sunday morning at around 4:30 a.m. I think there's something very important to talk about with this, because we just touched on some of this in the Charleston White video that we did, right? And we were talking about how, rap, is basically used to promote violence, death, gang beef, drill rap. We just talked about it. We literally just talked about it. And today, we get a very good example of it. We get a very good example of, the power in the tongue. Life and death are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Those who love it will eat its fruit. So I think we got to talk about that in this video and focus on that a little bit more, because people don't understand that. They don't understand the power that the tongue holds, and the fact that you can speak, death into your life, or you can speak more life into it, into yourself. And you will enjoy the fruit of whichever lane you choose. If you want to speak death and violence into your life, that's what's going to come to you. If you want to speak positivity and good energy and people and, blessings into your life, that is going to come to you. Of course, you got to put in a little bit of action on both sides, but eventually it will come. And so I think we got to use this video to talk about that a little bit more. So we'll go ahead and just start this off kind of the normal way. We can watch the news clip of how Julio Foolio was just killed. It's sad. It's something that's, it's not going to stop. And at the end of the day, he's been asking for this. And we'll get into it a little bit more and make this a video where, we really get into what's going on in today's world and the youth, that's out here, because it's people a lot younger than him. I think he might have been mid-20s, 26, and they're dying this exact same way because they don't understand what they're actually speaking into their life. So with that being said, y'all, look, we'll go ahead and check out a news clip, and I'm going to come back. We're going to talk about this a little bit more. Check this out.
The pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address of DM Foolio booking ESPN. I'm going to put it right here. Got me drinking, cuz. I don't even drink, cuz.
You're supposed to have a chaser.
We came deep and fuck for my birthday, man. Everybody coming up the stairs. No cap, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as hell. We deep as hell. 20 deep. Lit everywhere we go.
We received a 911 call about a shooting that happened here in the parking lot behind me on McKinley and Fowler. What we have learned, and again, this is all very early in the investigation, is that 2 cars were shot at. 4 people were shot in total as a result of this. 3 of them were transported to hospitals, and 1 was pronounced deceased here on the scene. So we are working to learn what led up to the shooting, motive. You can see behind me, a lot of officers are here. They are talking with witnesses. They are looking for video as it pertains to this shooting. As far as the people that are at local hospitals, we are working to get an update on their condition. It seems like they will survive their injuries, but again, that's very early in the investigation. Those are really the details that I have at this point as we're unfolding and getting updates. I'll take a couple of questions for what I can't say.
Judy, were these guests at the hotel, do you know, that were staying here with some kind of beef or rivalry? Is that...
At this point, it's part of the investigation, but it seems that they might have been coming here to the hotel to get a room.
And can you say anything about the guests that were staying in the hotel? Did they have to be evacuated, or were they told to stay in place after the incident this morning?
Part of the investigation, I don't think so, because of what time it happened.
Now, it's always eerie to see people's story that they posted, in the last 24 hours, especially when they end up dead the next day. But the reason I said Julio Foolio was asking for his death was because, it's nothing new. A lot of y'all already know what's going on from the back and forth gang beefs in Jacksonville. And the fact that in this photo, this is the same Charger scat pack that he was shot in recently, which was just a couple of months ago, maybe toward the end of 2023 or the beginning. I can't remember. He was shot in his foot. His foot almost got blown off. Giant hole in his foot. I'm assuming he was hit with a rifle then. And you can see just by the shots in the window, they were making sure they killed him because they know he drives that scat pack. Now, he did nothing to try to change the color. He did nothing to get a new car. That car has been shot up multiple times. And, we all know back since when Young and Ace, and I think, his close friends that all died in the car. I think Young and Ace got shot 6 to 8 times, and 2 or 3 of his friends were killed in that car. And that's why I put that screenshot of those lyrics from that diss song that Julio Foolio did, where he was basically, mocking them for dying on one of their birthdays, and they were leaving a birthday dinner, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I don't look too much into all the gang beef stuff because I don't want to make this video about that. There's plenty of other channels that'll give you the backstory on all, the beefs between their groups. My reasoning on doing this is basically the spiritual side of everything that all these young guys don't understand. What does it say? It says the one who guards his mouth prolongs his life or protects his life. And the one who opens his lips invites their own ruin. Isn't that what it says in the Bible? Proverbs. And people don't understand that. So basically, in layman's term, if you shut up, if you be quiet, you're going to prolong your life. You will be able to maneuver. No, number one, when you're not talking, you can observe. That's why I said there's a bigger message here. Now, these guys are toying and playing with death, playing with it like it's nothing, dissing on the dead, mocking people like they can't be touched, like they are untouchable, but seem to lack all the knowledge of the spirit world and how these spirits and demons operate, especially within people who want to kill you already. You already made people's families cry, people's moms cry. Now you mocking them, and you inviting that. You inviting death and negativity into your life. But you doing it to seek views in the rap game so you can get paid, so you can get money from it. And you think it's a joke until you get hit up yourself. But at the same time, some of these dudes be so, they going through so much trauma, got so many drugs in them, so much PTSD from being shot. Sometimes I think these dudes want to die. They just not scared of death no more. And to me, that's a problem. When you're not scared to leave this earth, it's like no holds barred. Nothing really matters to you no more. Spirituality, God, that don't matter when you're not scared to die. And I mean that in the worst way, not like someone who is like, yeah, we got to go one day, blah, blah, blah. We all gonna die. Of course, that's true. But when you out here living like you're not afraid to die, bro, you invite the worst things into your life. And just to give you a little backstory, it says Bullard, a Jacksonville rapper known as Young and A, survived being shot 8 times. Bullard's 18-year-old brother, Trayvon Bullard, and friends Royal Devon Smith and Jacoby Gruber, 19, didn't make it. A car had pulled beside them and showered their Chevrolet with bullets. The sheriff's officer said they were targeted based on an ongoing dispute with another group, adding that one of the dead men and Kenyatta Bullard had gang affiliations. So I just bring that up because that's like the most popular diss that Julio Foolio did against, his ops or whatever you want to call it. Basically inviting that energy into your life. So, I'm not going to sit on here and make this video too long, but I thought this was important to talk about because a lot of young kids don't actually realize what they're getting themselves into, caught up in all these gang beefs and this demonic energy. Because at the end of the day, that's all it is. And it's all broadcasted on social media, in the rap game, and it's just continuing. Every major city has a gang problem, from 14-year-olds all the way up into in their 20s. They rapping, they beefing, they shooting innocent people, they shooting kids. It's ridiculous out here, y'all. And Julio Foolio is the latest to fall to this trend. And we already know it's not gonna stop. So with that being said, y'all, man, like I said, I wanted to keep this video short, but I did think it was very important to talk about, the power in the tongue and how people are speaking death, demons, and negativity into their life. We need more people out here doing the complete opposite. We were given life to live it, enjoy it, prosper, procreate. Let's practice what we're meant to be here for, and let's enjoy it while we do it. So with that being said, y'all, man, let me know what y'all think about this video. Let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. It's Black Balloon, and I'm gonna see y'all soon. I'm out.